All the good NFT projects are packing up, leaving Stargaze, going to Polygon. Why would they do this? I don't know. This is just crazy. An NFT project that mints on Stargaze should stay on Stargaze forever. That's what they should do. That would definitely guarantee that the project has a very limited audience, never expands the community, and is also undertaking a massive risk by having their entire project located on a single chain. Obviously, I'm joking. I don't think projects should stay on a single chain, but it is true that some of the bigger projects that minted on Stargaze are now minting a collection on Polygon. So, in this video, I'm going to go through each of these projects one by one and explain why they're going to Polygon and also what they're actually going to leave behind for the communities that they built on Stargaze. How did I get this information? How could one person have all of this inside knowledge on what different projects choose to do with their business plans? I'll tell you what, it really wasn't hard to get this information because all I did was ask them. And people that were freaking out on Twitter, oh my God, this is terrible. Oh, Space Skellies is going to Polygon, TSAS going to Polygon. Why don't you just ask them what the plans are, why they're going, and what will become of the collections that they already minted? It wasn't that hard. They were very open with me. I've got that info in this video. So if you're a holder of Space Skellies, if you're a holder of the Ape Society, if you're a holder of Hero NFT or Rebel NFT, I've got it all right here in the video. Stick around. While you do, hit like, hit subscribe, help me out a little bit. And if you're not interested in NFTs, if you're just here looking for FUD, you're not going to get it. So click the little X at the top. You get out of here. I want to stick with my NFT people for this video. And yeah, this is going to be a good one because this is all firsthand information. Nothing will be in my opinion. And then you guys will be able to get all of it in one short video. We're going to start with Hero NFT. But before we do, just remember nothing is financial advice. NFTs are extremely risky. I'm not a financial advisor. I got wrecked just like the rest of yous. And you should never listen to someone on YouTube when you're making your buying and selling decisions. NFTs are so risky. They're even riskier than those shit coins you try to convince your friends to buy, even though they're not even listed on CoinGecko. So, just for information, especially for those who are already involved in the project as a holder, community member, let's just get into the facts. So this is Hero NFT. Motivating Gene is the front man that is very public. And I just flat out asked all of these creators in simple terms, what's the reason for the new direction? And you know what he told me? He said, we're just joining the party. Polygon's trending. Yeah, of course, Polygon's trending. They are fast growing NFT blockchain. And maybe what they're doing is a little bit risky, right? They're basically paying people to come to the chain. But you know what? In a bear market, projects have to go to where the liquidity is. And right now, it seems like Polygon is that place. If you remember correctly, Hero NFT was a Terra project. They came to Stargaze, so they're not new to trying new things. Um, the collection that they will mint on Polygon is a human version of the heroes, and the heroes are what you see here. This is the Stargaze marketplace. Really cool pixel collection. Almost doesn't look like a pixel collection. Um, I don't know. I think these are great, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the collection that hasn't minted yet. But this is going to be launched, the new one, the Hero Origins collection, they call it. It's going to be launched through Polygon. And like I mentioned before, it's a human or humanoid version of the robotic heroes. And this will be a free mint for the existing holders. And what was really cool, Motivating Gene sent me 2 heroes. So I'll be able to participate in this mint. And they say that this collection, the Polygon collection, is actually aligned with their original mission. It's following a comic series, a hero comic series. I wasn't with them from the beginning. I don't have NFTs on Terra. Um, but even though they're free, what I've been told is they actually will have utility, right? You could trade them, right? But you could also claim real life merchandise by staking it in exchange for points that are spendable in their store. I knew nothing about the store. So I went to the website and I'll bring it up here. Here it is. So here's the website, and it looks like there's something going on besides simple minting selling of NFTs. This is new to me. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Here, here's the hero. And yeah, it's a comic book. It's a comic book. And what I like about Hero is this is actually the collection that helped to get my face in the SEC report, even though I have no connection to Do Kwon whatsoever. Remember, this is Do Kwon's um, PFP on Twitter, which I guess will be the PFP forever if he's going to go to jail, unless someone's going to monitor his account. But yeah, this was a Hero NFT, Terra, I guess. Someone defaced it or refaced it. And then there's Putmos in there as well. So yeah, Hero NFT, we will forever be connected by this strange event that now puts me in the SEC report. Now, they do say that the Hero Collection may still be able to be part of a metaverse, but it won't be their metaverse, right? They're not making one, but feature in another project's metaverse. And they mentioned to me that on Terra, there's Astro Heroes, on Polygon, something called Arcadia. And I'll put the Hero NFT website down below. I'll put the Stargaze Marketplace website down below if you wanted to check out the collection, which I think is pretty cool. Um, and just to remind people who maybe are still upset about these migrations, Hero NFT has assured me that the expansion has been in the works for quite some time. Multi chain was always in the plan from the get go. And their original mint was a dual mint, Terra and Solana, which I forgot to mention. And there is a collaboration with Kujira as well that I'll also link down below. It's available on the Stargaze marketplace. Let's talk about the Ape Society, TSAS, which, obviously, besides Bad Kids, TSAS is probably the most successful project on Stargaze. They have multiple collections. Their community is um, really enthusiastic. They support other projects. They've actually broken into some sub communities, which have launched their own collections. They've been able to raise a bunch of money for various charities through Angel Protocol most recently. And yeah, I just straight up asked them, why Polygon? And their response was, it suits their mutant collection. And as a project, they said that they always wanted to be cross chain, and this is the time to do it. I agree, right? Polygon is all the buzz right now. You need to strike while the iron is hot. And not only does it help expand your community, it gives confidence to your existing community that you're doing the right thing by them. So they tell me that the OG collection, which is what's here right now, the Buddies and the Humans collection, they remain unchanged. They're on Stargaze, and they will continue to actually build around these for the Stargaze community. And they love Stargaze. They've told me many times. But they think they could build even bigger on Stargaze with these existing collections. But they are migrating the Mutant collection, which I'll show you. So here's the Mutant collection. And if you've never taken a good look at this, go through the collection one day. I'll link it down below and just look at the intricate detail they put into this. The Mutant was the first that I bought from TSAS. I actually completely missed out on their OG collection. What a mistake that was. And yeah, they're migrating this collection, and eventually they're going to launch a 3D ape collection, which will be the collection to launch on Polygon. And they're looking at Q3, Q4, according to their response to my inquiry. And yeah, let's talk about the existing collections. The OG collection, like I said, they'll continue on Stargaze. They have an active raffle system. Holders can win stars once a month, and they will look to add further utility, further benefit for the OG holders, which is awesome. And they have a buddies collection that's also involved in an active raffle system. It's connected to the OG raffle system actually, and I'll link their Discord down below. One of the few Discords worth monitoring from time to time. It's pretty active, and they do a lot of contests. Now, the human collection, which was a recent mint, they're really cool. The humans, I got so lucky minting humans. I minted like three really rare out of like six that I minted. I minted two crowns. Um, I never get lucky minting. I don't like minting, but I feel like I just had to. They gave the whitelisters a nice deal. But anyway, again, humans are staying on Stargaze, active raffle system, right? They have a validator, so you could support them by delegating to their Stargaze validator. This helps fuel the raffle system, and they're going to use the humans for an airdrop, and you need to have a baby ape in the backpack. So it's a it's a trait, and let me see if I could find one for you. Um, Baby ape in the backpack. No, that's an alien. Man, this will probably take forever because I bet people pluck these. Another alien. I don't see a baby ape. Not many of these on the secondary market, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's a trait that they're using to give extra benefit to the holders. Is that an ape? I don't know what the hell that thing is. I don't know what that is. Don't know. Don't know. Is a duck? A dino? I don't know what the hell that is. It was the human collection. This is what the baby ape looks like. Holy hell, maybe I should script out some of these videos, right? Jeez. But yeah, the human collection, which is what I was talking about, these are the ones that have that baby ape in the backpack. You could see, um, down here is a black crown. I minted one of those. They're not that common. They're like less than 1%. And then I got a gold crown as well. Sometimes you get lucky that the thrill of minting, sometimes it's worth it. But yeah, um, the humans that have a devil, an angel on the shoulder, they already received an airdrop, and I got one of those. I minted a demon, and coming very soon, there'll be an airdrop. Actually, this is some alpha if you don't really know, but there's going to be an airdrop for humans with a women from Cosmos on the shoulder, and they're going to receive an airdrop of a collaboration involving Maria and Cal, the man behind TSAS, or one of them. And yeah, that's a big collaboration, right? You have TSAS with a Genesis creator. It's going to be a small collection that Stargaze community can mint, and details will be out soon. You better listen to my spaces, I guess. Find out all the info. By the way, these are a preview of those 3D apes that will mint on Polygon. So they're telling you join the Discord, find out more. I will definitely link this down below before we go to our next collection. Let's talk about Space Skellies. I know that they were thinking of minting on Polygon even before they decided to come over to Stargaze, but they've been an asset to Stargaze and Cosmos. They're the number 6 all-time selling collection on the secondary market, which is not nothing, right? They have this collection, and they've got the elixirs, which were airdropped to people who held these, and they're airdropped every month. Those elixirs can be used to burn on their website. Do not burn them on Stargaze. You go to their website, which I'll link down below, and you get a spaceship. That spaceship is going to be involved in some of their lore in the future. But yeah, I mean, I just reached out to these guys, said, "Hey, why are you going to Polygon? I thought you wanted to come to Stargaze. You didn't go to Polygon when you could have in the beginning." And they're building a game, and the response was along the lines of, "Hey, we need a platform with less restrictions, and we want to protect our community by being cross-chain." Fair enough, right? Their end goal is to introduce not only Stargaze users to Polygon, but Polygon users to Stargaze. And from here, this move will allow them to just build a larger network. The project is good, the art is awesome, their team is doxed, which is great, and they want to just give their holders a little freedom, right? Two different chains, and in terms of migrating, um, users can choose whether or not to migrate their Skellies from Stargaze to Polygon. Nothing is forced. This bridge is going to be available long term. And right now, the bridge is one way, but they're thinking of arranging it so you can go back to Stargaze later on, and the elixirs will continue to drop even if the NFTs are not on Stargaze, they're on Polygon. There will be a small mint on Polygon. This will be to introduce the Polygon community to their collection. It's only going to be 100. 60 MATIC is the price from what I've been told. That's the whitelist or the OG price. And the public mint will be $70 in MATIC. Um, Evil Skellies, which will be part of their future lore. These will be stakeable and will play into something down the road. That for that, I don't know what. I would join their Discord or at least listen to their weekly spaces, which is on Mondays. So just some stats on Skellies. Space Skellies, this collection is number 6 currently, like I said. They've done over 4 million stars in secondary sales. That's not nothing. And the elixirs are well over a half a million stars in secondary volume, even though they were just airdropped. Their Space Doodles was another airdrop for holders of the OG collection. And spaceships, spaceships have done 300,000 stars. If you combine the spaceships and the elixirs, right, that they're related, that's another million in volume. So they've done over 5 million in stars volume for all their collections. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Um, they they wanted me to let the community know that the migration is an option, not required. They're doing this to build out their project. So, recurring theme here, it looks like with these projects to take care of the community, one way to do that is to expand. I'll say more about this at the end of the video. Stick around, one more project to go through. All right, here's the Rebels. This is the Onimusha collection. This was their second one. And yeah, how do you not like these? These are stakeable NFTs, as are the originals, which are here, these guys. And this is their staking page, by the way. And you could build up points of their Rebel token and you can win. You buy tickets, kind of like Gelato's raffle app that some people have already used. But let's talk about what's going to happen with Rebels. So they're minting a collection on Polygon. It's called Badlands. This fits in with their lore. They produce a ton of lore and it takes up a lot of effort, energy, and time. And they are following through on that lore and bringing the collection to expand that ecosystem centered around the rebellion, right? It's the Rebels collection. And they want to bring in new users. And as a holder, I like to hear this. NFT projects are small businesses. They need to expand. And let's also not forget they're competing with other NFT projects for attention, for funds, for community members. So yeah, this is actually good news for me. They wanted to go cross chain. And basically, when I asked, I said, why the focus on Polygon? The response was NFT projects need volume and growth. Sticking in one place, not ideal. I agree. So nice to see one of my bigger holdings looking outside Stargaze. Um, they are not, they are not migrating the collections. They're expanding. There's a big difference there. So I like that they spelled this out when they replied to me. The mint will be soon, end of this month, for that Badlands collection. Um, they're basically, the lore is that the Badlands is a waste planet and there's some precious natural resource there. The resource is getting drained and there's a fight over the resources. Does it sound a little bit familiar? Maybe inspired by you know, actual current world events and events of the last like 1,000 years on another planet that we know. But yeah, this is part of their lore. Um, they're staying, the two collections that have been minted. They're staying on Stargaze. They're stakeable. Like I said, I'll link that page down below. This is not going to change. Will not change. Will not change. And their focus, and this is, they're being tremendously honest. Their focus right now before the mint is going to be marketing on Polygon, but utility for the moment, even though they're focused on Polygon, getting ready for that next collection, um, the focus, I'm sorry, the utility actually exists for the Stargaze holders. So they're happy that everything works. They're moving to focus on Polygon for now, and they want to advertise on the new chain. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. Um, and they reiterate, and they sent me a message. They said the rebellion is a place for community. It's not bound to a single blockchain. I like that. I hope that's part of their lore. It's such a great tagline for the collection. Um, they they're the kind of project that considers you their close friend when you're part of the community. Doesn't matter if you own 1 or 50 NFTs. They are very, very, very sensitive to the voices and needs of their community. One of my favorite projects since the beginning. So that's Rebels. So that's it. That's my video on NFT projects migrating. Few comments by me before I wrap this up. I think it's a positive thing when projects look to go to other chains because it shows they are expanding. And NFT collections, NFT projects, they are small businesses. They're selling an actual product, right? The product is an NFT. How they create demand for that product, it varies by project, right? They might just be good PFPs. There might be lore built around it. There might be a game. There might be some other utility. They might be DeFi NFTs, whatever the case may be. These projects need to expand. Otherwise, what happens is they eventually run out of funds from that first mint. And yeah, the founders, they can't continue. And then what happens? Oh, it's a rug pull. It's a rug pull. Um, I don't believe that most rug pulls are intentional. I think they are the cause of poor planning or just bad luck, in terms of market conditions that afflict these different projects. I think Stargaze hasn't had many rug pulls, not many abandoned projects, which is a good sign. A lot of the projects kept treasuries or had some way of funding, either through subsequent collections or staking, running validators, which I love. I wish more projects that are capable of doing this would run validators on Stargaze. But yeah, I think this is a good thing because not only are these projects expanding, I think this is going to bring attention back to Stargaze. Imagine if one of these 4 projects is ultra successful on Polygon. People are going to want to know where these guys come from. Where did Rebels come from? They're so popular on Polygon. They came from Stargaze. What the heck is that? I've heard of Cosmos. Let me go check out Stargaze now. And Stargaze has added so many features since the original launch. I mean, people are gonna love Stargaze when they come use it for the first time. Obviously, there's some friction onboarding into Cosmos aside from Atom, but I think people that are exclusive to Polygon or these other blockchains, when they see Stargaze, they're gonna be impressed. And think about it. Think about how many collections came to Stargaze from elsewhere. All 4 projects that I covered in this video came from another blockchain in the first place, brought community with them, and that those community members were involved in other mints that happened on Stargaze. They were flipping bad kids. They were going for Sunnyside Reapers or ONFT. They brought valuable community to Stargaze. Most of those people, yeah, they'll go mint that Polygon collection to support um, the 4 projects that I mentioned, but they're going to still be dabbling and flipping and buying and hoarding Stargaze NFTs. So, my opinion, this is a good thing. Hope you got the info that you wanted. Um, Again, helps me out if you like, share, subscribe. Everybody says that. I mean, it's a bear market for content creators too. So just I have to say it. And yeah, don't do anything stupid with your money. Do your own research. Links are down below so you could start that research, but do more. Do all your own research. Don't listen to me.